Hi all, I'm Junjia and I'll be sharing about my final year project, Capture the Flag Challenge Design and Implementation. What exactly is Capture the Flag? Traditionally, Capture the Flag is a strategic outdoor team game where teams attempt to capture their opponent's flags back to their base and defend opponents from capturing their flag. Capture the Flag has been adapted in the cybersecurity realm, where players solve cybersecurity challenges to obtain virtual flags. These virtual Capture the Flag competitions have boomed in popularity across the past decade, where players learn new vulnerabilities, practice their skills, and differentiate themselves from the rest of the competition. Lately, academic institutions have begun investigating and utilizing Capture the Flag to improve their level of cybersecurity education. Currently, NTU's software security curriculum is mostly taught through traditional forms of learning. Students watch lectures to learn theoretical concepts, and these concepts are reinforced in pen and paper tutorials. Although students learn the theory behind the vulnerabilities, there is a lack of practical exposure for students to exploit programs. This presents an opportunity to create engaging CTF tutorial challenges to complement the module's curriculum structure. Capture the Flag exercises can be introduced to serve as a fresher, gamified form of practice to reinforce theories learned in traditional lectures and tutorials, providing a more holistic learning experience for students taking software security in NTU. Hence, the objective of this final year project is to develop relevant, interesting, and challenging CTF tutorial exercises. These challenges are to provide students a hands-on and a fun way of learning, different from the traditional pen and paper tutorials they are accustomed to. To ensure relevancy of the challenges, research was done on the latest cybersecurity trends and vulnerabilities. 14 Capture the Flag tutorial challenges of varying difficulty were created to cater to students of varying skill level. The challenges can be categorized into three main categories: binary exploitation, web hacking, and forensics. So firstly, binary exploitation involves compromising machine programs to commonly achieve out-of-bounds read and write. Concepts explored in these challenges created are buffer overflows, integer overflows, format string attacks, and return-oriented programming. These binary exploitation challenges were developed in the highly flexible C programming language. Web hacking involves the exploitation of web applications and services. The challenges created mainly revolve around SQL injections and cryptographic failures. A Flask backend server with a SQLite database was used for rapid backend development. Lastly, two forensics challenges were created to give students greater exposure to cybersecurity and Capture the Flag competitions. These challenges can be solved with common Linux forensics tools. Let us now jump into a quick video demonstration of one binary exploitation problem and one web hacking problem. This is a demonstration of the Web CTF Challenge First Dose, a basic SQL injection challenge of low difficulty catered to students who have not performed SQL injection before. So on looking through the web page, nothing looks out of the ordinary. We inspect the source code on the right over here and we find a hidden login path. Following the login path brings us to the admin portal, which looks something like this and looks like something we can exploit. We can try the common password and username combination admin and admin and see what the server returns to us. Interestingly, the username password combination we used was wrong, but there is a SQL query for our reference at the top of the web page. It looks like we can perform a simple SQL injection by closing the query and returning 1 = 1 to the SQL server. The payload will look as such. So upon submitting the payload, we will obtain the flag and successfully log in into the admin portal without knowing the password and the username. This is the easiest and first challenge of a series of 3 SQL injection challenges designed for this final year project. Next, we have a demonstration of my favorite binary exploitation challenge developed in this final year project, Gotta Catch Them All. So the challenge is inspired from a Pokemon-like turn-based game, where players have to defeat the enemy Chikapu with a series of moves they can choose from. So for example, over here, and the flamethrower attack causes Chikapu to lose 4,000 health points. Chikapu also attacks the player, deducting 1,000 health points from the player. So as you can see over here on the left, I am repeatedly attacking him with the flamethrower attack, thinking that I would be able to beat him. However, Chikapu actually heals till 16,000 health points again, despite of my many flamethrower attacks, making him slightly immortal and almost impossible to defeat normally. Something extremely interesting and suspicious as well is if we use the lightning bolt attack, Chikapu actually heals for 2000 health points. This is something we can use to overheal Chikapu and potentially trigger an integer overflow. We inspect the game logic in the given source code, and we see that Chikapu adds 12,000 health when he falls below a certain health limit of 10,000 health points. If we time it right such that we heal Chikapu while he heals himself, we may be able to overheal it. Furthermore, we note Chikapu's health is actually a short variable, meaning past a certain upper limit near 32,000, the integer will wrap and overflow to a negative value, which is a win condition to defeat Chikapu and obtain the flag. We then relaunch the challenge and execute our plan accordingly, where we lower Chikapu's health with flamethrower attacks until its limit, and continue healing Chikapu over his maximum health. We notice that the overheal is successful, as the enemy's HP is now 22,000 out of 20,000. We continue to overheal it, and this triggers the integer overflow, and we win the challenge, obtaining the flag. This simple demonstration shows how security concepts can be taught through an interactive game setting, and is one of the many challenges created in this final year project. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this showcase video for my FYP, Capture the Flag Challenge Design and Implementation.